Sure. We're talking about the Hurricane Katrina that just went through Florida and across the Gulf and devastated the areas around New Orleans, mostly indirectly, but devastated nevertheless. And whether there was any human beings had to do anything to do with that. Well, one of the things we teach is that humans and nature interact energetically. And when there's an area which is prone to natural phenomena like earthquakes and volcanic eruptions and hurricanes and things like that, why, the area those things happen naturally. In addition to that natural event, there can be times when human emotions act like a magnet. And not that they create the event, because those events happen in that area, but that they, when that event occurs, that they may have an effect in attracting it to their particular area. Okay? And so, naturally, this is theoretical, but it's interesting that if you were to do a study of the social conditions of places in the world that have experienced natural disasters, you'll find a direct correlation with some kind of social stress or tension that's going on in that area. New Orleans has been a problem area for a while. If you look at the economic state of that place, there have been a lot of problems there and a lot of tension around those problems. I'm only suggesting that if this theory has any validity, then that could certainly have contributed to it. At the same time, we had a lot of people working on helping to divert that hurricane. All you can do is try. You'll always have an influence, but you may not always have the complete influence that you want. The hurricane did not hit New Orleans head-on. But New Orleans needed the input of new money, new people, changes that had to start taking place. And so even though the hurricane didn't hit it directly, indirectly it served to break the levees that protected the city, that practically after the hurricane passed, the place got flooded. Anyway, okay. We believe that it's possible to have an influence on the weather, but not by any means control. But you can help situations. And so, it's just like praying for it. Help if you can, why not? Okay. Yes?
If you follow the same logic, what was going on here on the island of Kauai before the hurricane hit?
When Iniki hit, took a right-angle turn from the south and head straight with its eye directly over the center of the island, what was happening? Yes, we were having some problems in those days. Some serious ones on this island. There was, it sounds almost funny now when we start talking about it, because it doesn't seem so important, but you had to be there. It was producing a tremendous amount of tension, controversy, anger. One was traffic. One was boating in Hanalei Bay. And one was, the biggest one was the activities at the Navy base on the western side of the island. 1 week before the hurricane hit, I received information from a friend who told me that there was a team of people coming over from Oahu. I don't know who they were, where they originally came from, but they were coming over and they were prepared to do a violent demonstration, which would have included explosives at the Navy base. Okay? That's unheard of in this place. There was so much tension, so much energy building up. These were not just hot issues. These were extremely emotional issues. Iniki came and wiped that all away in 6 hours. Whew. To such an extent that I was just recently looking at some of the videos and one of the videos I just looked at was called Hurricane Aloha, that was taken after the event, when the director of the Federal Emergency Management Agency said that in all his 30 years of working with emergencies, he had never encountered a place that had so much love and so much friendship and so appreciative of what was being done for them. Immediately after the hurricane, those other issues just were non-issues. People cooperated, people helped, people laughed and played and worked together. It was awesome because that was the natural energy of the island. But yeah, we attracted it with, I say we, I wasn't here, but it was attracted by the need to clear all that away, the way we look at it. Yeah. Yes?
How do you feel about the atmosphere now with the anger of the Kamehameha school decision?
It's not the same. How do I feel about the situation now? Because there's always something people are being angry about. One of the issues at the present time has to do with a ruling concerning Kamehameha schools. This did not, although many people are very upset with it, it's something that needs to be changed in favor of the Hawaiians. There's no doubt about that. It has not drawn the numbers of people to protest publicly that a major issue would, major emotional issue would. So yes, a lot of people are upset by it, but we don't have thousands and thousands of people demonstrating in the streets. We don't have it as an issue every day in the papers. It is a charged issue, but not the kind of thing that would produce that kind of effect. Remember what happened here on Kauai at that time? One issue wasn't enough. If it was going to be one issue, it would have to be something that virtually every citizen felt strongly about. Okay? What we had here on Kauai were three completely different issues, all of which generated high emotion. Every one of these things was in the paper every single day. People were demonstrating, people were getting upset all the time. That was different. There's not enough, in my opinion, not enough of that kind of an energy today in Hawaii to attract a major disaster. It's my opinion, okay? Not my prediction, my opinion.